Welcome to Same Spit Different Face Podcast, where my opinions is facts. And if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell.
Can't take no for an answer, don't question me why. Fly through the city like a plane in the sky. It rains a whole lot, see the clouds gotta cry. They look over the city, seeing everybody die. Passport to heaven, just try and get a stamp. Work on the way, I don't want it if it's damp.
Hip Hop Artist of the Week, check the description. So, let's talk MO3. Also follow Same Spit Different Face on Instagram. So, in this video, I'm basically about to break down what ended up happening in this MO3 situation. A new guy got arrested. I believe his full name is Devin Brown. And basically, I'm finna just tell you how this was basically all over the woman MO3 was with that night. So, the article states, Brown was already in custody by the time White was arrested, having been apprehended November 19th on federal charges. According to the affidavit, he told police that he was aware that Noble was dating a known witness and was upset over a video posted on Facebook that involved Noble but denied playing a role in the shooting. So, breakdown. This guy Brown basically was upset with Mo3 because some type of video was posted on Facebook, and I'm guessing it was involving the young lady. Maybe the young lady went live with Mo3 in the house, or maybe Mo3 went live at her house, or maybe he said, he went live and said, yeah, I'm here with niggas, bitch, or something like, never know what may happen. But, excuse me, it made the guy upset. All right, now, police said that the cell phone data placed White near the apartments where Noble stayed the night before the slaying, and then showed him on a similar to Noble leading up to the shooting. Phone records also showed numerous calls between Brown and White on those days, the affidavit say. Now, the kind of confusing part about this is that if they had phone calls back and forth between each other, was he telling him to come over to the house? And what this basically sounds like, and now all this is in the article, so all this is alleged, right? But what it sounded like is they were saying, yo, they was just sitting on him. Maybe they thought Mo3 was only going to be there for a little while and he was going to leave out that night. So that's why they basically played the apartment. And once he left out that morning and got in a car, maybe they were asleep and then woke up just in time as he was leaving. I don't know. But it sounds crazy to me for them not to get him in the apartment and chase him, and follow him and go to where all the cameras at. It seems like if you wanted to get somebody, you would get them while they was in the element of surprise, maybe pull up on them, etc., in a project area where it could have been a botched robbery or anything, following them to places where cameras at and then getting out on an expressway in one of the busiest times of day and one of the busiest cities. That's super silly, but it's still all alleged at this point. According to the affidavit, White told detectives that a number in his phone records used by police might be his, but that he could not remember his phone numbers. Brown pled guilty earlier this month to federal charges of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and conspiracy and possession with the intent to distribute a controlled substance. Authorities reported finding a stolen AK-47 at his home, along with synthetic marijuana and methamphetamine. He has several pending charges in Dallas County, including manufacture or delivery of a controlled substance, money laundering, and unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. So, yeah, both of these guys have a bunch of pending charges already going on. White also has been indicted on one charge of aggravated assault in connection with the November shooting. Court records show he faces unrelated charges of evading arrest, theft, and unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon in Dallas County, in Dallas County, as well as an aggravated assault charge in Denton County. Yeah, man. So White basically was facing a bunch of years anywhere. He was set to go to trial earlier this month on the federal gun charge, but court records indicate the case is still pending. According to authorities, he tried to flee officers on his dirt bike during a traffic stop, and they found a handgun in his pocket. Both men remain in federal custody. So, man, the moral of this story is, I'm going to just speak from the perspective of Brown, right? First, Now, what you have to just realize with this situation, I'm not getting into the beef part of it. Guys beef over what they want to beef over. It's going to be what it be, especially once it's beef. A lot of people not going to turn back from this. But what I will say, right? If you beefing with somebody over a woman, it should be to defend that woman's honor, or it should only be to defend that woman's honor. You know what I'm saying? Somebody disrespecting your woman, or they done smacked her, or they done robbed her, or did something crazy to her. Now you gotta defend her honor. I understand that, but beefing over a woman because she want to be with somebody else is so stupid, right? Because I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why it's stupid. You allegedly hit this man and knocked this man off, or have this man knocked off, right? And after this man is knocked off, what ends up happening? This woman may grieve him, but she's going to be able to move on to somebody else. Wasn't the whole plan of this situation supposed to be because you didn't want her fucking with somebody else? Or was it hate? Was it that you was just upset that she was fucking with him? See, it's two angles we can look at this from, but either way, you threw your life away for something over something that you don't have no control over. Once you behind bars, she gonna do what she want. Now, from the white perspective, man, I just feel for him because, he probably was just in a situation where he was just trying to back his homie up, and he didn't have enough sense to think, what am I backing my homie up about? And basically, as they alleging in this article, it's basically some beef over a woman who wanted to be with somebody else. So I'm gonna tell all you young guys out here, man, all you guys, all my niggas that's out here listening right now, all the Spit Squad, if she wants to leave, let her go. If she wants to fuck with somebody who's higher level than you, who got more money than you, let her go and go get you some money so you can flex on her with the next bitch. But don't go kill that nigga and throw your life away, and now she's going to go and get another nigga. Because that's one thing about women, man. Women can play both sides, and they can get a whole little beef started. This nigga kill this nigga go to jail for 100 years, and guess what? She's still out here to play the game and live another day, man. I'm going to tell y'all what I've been telling y'all a lot lately, because it appears that a lot of people have been making crazy decisions, right? You can make the decision, but you can't decide the consequences. Now, I'm going to say that one more time for the slow people looking at their screen upside down right now. You can make the decision, but you can't decide the consequences, right? So you can make the decision to go knock somebody off, but you don't get to decide whether you get away with it or not. You can't decide that. You can't decide if the person that you knocked off, brother or cousin, gonna come back and shoot your crib up. You can't decide if the person you knocked off got a girl who gonna tell on you. You can't decide if the person you knocked off, you was in front of a camera and the camera caught everything you did. So you can make the decision, but always remember, whenever you do something as drastic as this or anything in your life, always think about, can I deal with the consequences, right? And I'm gonna keep it even a little less drastic. Let's say you playing a sport and your coach say y'all got to run 10 wind sprints, but you better touch behind the line every time. If you don't, you got 30 wind sprints. You can make that decision to try to cheat because you think coach not watching or one of the assistants not watching. But guess what? When he catch you, deal with the consequences, because you can make the decision, but you can't decide the consequences. Check out episode 2 of No Time to Play Fair below in the descriptions. Think 50 Cent's Power meets the trenches of Chicago. Spit Squad, drop below in the comments and let me know what you think. Also, check out Hip Hop Artist of the Week in the description, and it's free. So click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Peace.